What would you say are some of the most popular residential rebates that you've seen people taking advantage of right now?
So definitely the residential HVAC program where we offer incentives for air source heat pumps, geothermal units, mini split heat pumps. That's one of the most popular. And then additionally, our electric outdoor equipment program has been very popular in years past and this year as well, especially during the springtime. We get a lot of applications.
Welcome to the Power Hour, the official podcast of Henry County REMC. Our cooperative proudly brings reliable, safe electricity to Henry and parts of Fayette, Rush, Hancock, Delaware, Madison, Randolph, and Wayne counties. We're more than just an electric co-op. We're a community-driven force, powered by the people we serve. People like you. Welcome back to the Power Hour. Today, we are talking about something that can help our members save real money while making their homes and businesses more energy efficient. Rebates. Joining me today is Chelsea Jackson, Project Coordinator at Henry County REMC. She's here to walk us through the different rebates we have available this year, explain how they work, and share how members can take advantage of these opportunities to upgrade equipment and also lower energy costs. Chelsea, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
I know we're all busy around here, so I always appreciate you taking the time to be on the Power Hour.
Yes, of course. And I appreciate the time to talk about rebates.
For our listeners, our members who may not be familiar, what exactly is the Henry County REMC rebate program?
So Henry County REMC, in partnership with Hoosier Energy, we have a rebate program where Hoosier Energy holds the program, owns all the rules, and then we process the applications through their energy efficiency platform. And then Hoosier pays us for those rebates, and we pass that money in full onto the member to help them save money on their utility bills and save money on the equipment.
So important for the members to realize that it's not Henry County REMC or our cooperative putting up the money that's going back to these members. It's a program through Hoosier Energy.
Correct.
And one of the benefits of them being our power provider and our partner.
Yes.
So what would you say is the overall goal behind offering these rebates to Henry County REMC members?
So the goal would be to offer the financial incentive to help members afford the equipment, but also from the utility perspective, it's to help reduce inefficient demand resulting from old or inefficient equipment.
What would you say are some of the most popular residential rebates that you've seen people taking advantage of right now?
So definitely the residential HVAC program where we offer incentives for air source heat pumps, geothermal units, mini split heat pumps. That's one of the most popular. And then additionally, our electric outdoor equipment program has been very popular in years past and this year as well, especially during the springtime. We get a lot of applications.
Okay. Can you explain how rebates for things like heat pumps or heat pump water heaters, how do those help members save money long term?
So a lot of times when equipment gets replaced, it's older and not working as efficiently as it could, which means you're not getting as much out of the equipment as you're putting into it in terms of dollars for paying for your electric bill. So when members replace that equipment, it helps them save on their utility bill.
Okay. And everybody likes to save on the utility bill. Absolutely. There's even a rebate for HVAC tune-ups. Tell us a bit about why regular maintenance is so important when it comes to energy efficiency.
So just as if you would take your car in for an oil change or do any sort of preventative maintenance for anything like that, anything else like that, your HVAC system requires the same sort of treatment. So the yearly or semi-yearly tune-up will allow that equipment to be functioning as efficiently as it can.
Awesome. Very important. You mentioned the electric outdoor equipment. Let's talk about that. Something I've become more familiar with And I had a lot of fun shopping for the Ryobi electric push mower for our Meet the Candidates giveaway. We'll be giving away that prize next month. I'm excited about that. But the electric outdoor equipment, what kinds of electric outdoor equipment qualify for our rebate program?
So the electric outdoor equipment include electric lawnmowers, both push and riding mowers. So there are electric riding mowers now. They're pretty amazing. We offer rebates for trimmers, tillers, pressure washers, chainsaws, and leaf blowers, whether they're corded or cordless. You can apply for that and get that.
And are the rebates all a set amount? Do those differ? Do those fluctuate? How does the amount of these rebates kind of work?
So for the electric lawn equipment, it's 50% of the purchase price up to $50. And then you can get up to $150 on riding mowers that I mentioned earlier. With the residential HVAC tune-up, it's 50% of the tune-up cost up to $50. And then for water heaters, it ranges from $200 to $500 depending on what type you get. And then for the residential HVAC program, it ranges from $300 to $2,000 depending on the equipment that you get.
Wow, that's awesome. So a significant chunk of money there to help with these things. We also offer commercial and industrial rebates. What kinds of businesses here in Henry County and in our service territory are typically using these rebate programs?
So we've had schools, we've had churches, we've had a fabrication shop here recently take advantage of these rebates. And we would like to see more businesses and more organizations take advantage of those commercial and industrial rebates.
Absolutely. One of the reasons why we're talking about the rebates on the podcast, trying to get the word out there. If you're a business and you are an HCREMC member, you should really look into this. You could be missing out on a great opportunity. What are some examples of upgrades that businesses can make that really, truly lower their energy costs?
So one of the low-hanging fruits that businesses could do relatively inexpensive is any incandescent bulbs that they may have in their operation, replace those with LEDs. They could see up to 10% savings or more, depending on what the situation is. And we offer the rebate for the non-residential lighting. So 12 cents per kilowatt hour saved in the first year of operation. So that one is a relatively easy and cost-effective way to lower the bills.
Can you share an example of a success story, something you've seen where a member or a business really saw significant savings after they made an upgrade?
Yes. So recently we had a member who replaced all of their incandescent bulbs with LED bulbs, and they had one of the lowest bills during the next period that they had had since 2008, I believe. So,
Oh, wow, that's a long time.
now, we
Cool.
can't say for sure that that's due to the LEDs, but we do know that it saves members money.
Absolutely. Surely it contributed in some way. If someone is thinking about applying for a rebate, they're interested, what's the first step they should take?
So they can visit our website at hcremc.com/rebates. All of our applications are on there. More information is on there. Or, of course, you can call the office and ask for me, Chelsea Jackson, and I'd be happy to talk with you about any of them.
What kind of documentation should they have ready or be prepared to submit with the application?
So we have the application itself that needs to be filled out fully and submitted. And then for the water heater program, we have to have the invoice and the proof of the UEF rating, which is an efficiency rating for water heaters. And then for HVAC, the application plus the AHRI sheet and invoice. And then residential tune-up, we need the application plus the invoice. And then same thing with the outdoor equipment program. It's the application and the invoice.
Okay. How long does it usually take to process a rebate?
So I try to get them pushed through as quickly as I can. Generally, when an application hits my desk, I have it entered within the next 2 or 3 days, depending on what's going on. And then it's submitted to be paid, usually within 3 weeks from the application hitting my desk to the member getting the check in the mail.
Okay, that's pretty quick, I would think. Pretty quick turnaround. Deadlines, anything like that that our listeners should know about?
So we'd like to have everything in by December 15th. So we have plenty of time from now, but by December 15th of this year.
Okay. And I think that covers everything important I wanted to get to in this episode. Anything else, Chelsea, that you would like to share with our members about rebates if they're considering looking into the program, or just in general, anything you'd like to say to them?
We're just happy to have the opportunity to get the word out about our rebate program. It's a really great way for members to save money on their bills and to save money on the equipment, to help them afford what can sometimes be very expensive upgrades are made a little bit less expensive through using these rebate programs. So happy to get the word out.
Awesome. Well, if you're listening and you want to talk with Chelsea more about the rebate program, give us a call, 1-800-248-8413, or visit our website, HCREMC.com. If you look under the energy efficiency tab, you will see rebates under there and you can get some more info. Chelsea, thank you so much again for taking the time to join us on the podcast today. Appreciate the conversation.
Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. You too.
And now it's time for this month's REMC wrap-up. Thanks to everyone who attended Meet the Candidates on May 21st. It was a wonderful evening with our cooperative family. We truly appreciate everyone who took the time to join us. We will be drawing more winners of some of our big giveaways from that night. If you attended the event, your registration form will act as your entry for those door prizes. So the winners of the $500 and $250 bill credits and the Ryobi electric mower and blower set will be drawn on our annual meeting video. That video will air on July 22nd on our YouTube page. Keep an eye on your mailboxes for a special ratification form to arrive this month. Members who fill out their ratification form to finalize our 2026 election results and mail the form back to us will receive a one-time automatic bill credit of $10 that will be applied directly to their account. We'd like to take a minute to talk with you about solar scams. Solar energy has become more popular because it can lower energy bills and help the environment, but as demand grows, some dishonest companies are taking advantage of people interested in solar power. It can be really hard to tell which companies are trustworthy. To protect yourself and choose a reliable solar provider, we encourage you to do your research. Research different companies and get multiple quotes. Don't sign a contract if you feel pressured. There are many vendors out there to choose from. Verify credentials. Make sure the company is licensed, certified, and insured. Read reviews. Many reviews can be found online for established companies. Read the fine print. Carefully review any contracts and fine print. Ask plenty of questions. Ask questions about the installation process, warranties, maintenance, and the vendor's experience. And finally, call us. Henry County REMC has worked with many solar vendors, and we might have insight or past experience with one that you are considering. So give us a call, ask us questions, 1-800-248-8413. And that wraps up this episode of the podcast. Thanks for joining us on the Power Hour with Henry County REMC, where we don't just provide power, we empower.